Hey there, it's Amber here at Symbols for Living. Hope that you're very well, you're presentable. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for when it arrives. This is your December love reading. This is the How Does He or She Feel About Me spread. I'd also like to take the opportunity to apologise for the other December readings that came out a bit skewed, mainly because of technical issues that I've been having during the Mercury retrograde. I think it just came down on me like Thor's hammer. Everything pretty much went wrong. So apologies, and I hope to make a correction or correct that during the month of December with some extra videos and stuff. So, but thank you for hanging in there, and thank you to my loyal subscribers for not giving up on me. I really do appreciate you guys. Okay, so gonna go ahead and get stuck in. So we have a central position for how your partner currently feels, and we do have the Five of Coins clarified by the Seven of Wands. So your partner may feel left out in the cold. They could also feel like you two are both maybe going through some sort of financial issues at the moment, or they are. And with the Seven of Wands, they really are trying to fight that. They're really determined not to give up. So this person may be feeling the burn, but they've got a passion to keep going. They're not going to back down. So if you guys have had an argument, they may feel that they really miss you and they really want to be with you, but regardless, like they're not going to back down from this, from their standpoint or their opinion or their, whatever statement that they've made or decision that they've made. They're going to keep on doing that. So it's almost like that, like they would cut off their nose despite their face kind of energy. So that could be what this is. That this person is almost volunteering to kind of go out in the cold, as long as the point that they've made is heard and other people accept it. This could also be, I mean, there are two people in this card, so it could be that you two are both kind of facing that kind of situation where maybe you both don't have the money at the moment, or people don't agree with your relationship, and so you're kind of both having to kind of hold on to each other for kind of reassurance, support, and things like that. And your partner is, feels very kind of sure about the decision that they've made to be with you, even if it means they have to make quite huge, maybe financial sacrifices or sacrifices when it comes to family and friends, all the things that make them feel secure. Okay, then we've got the Ace of Pentacles for you. So you are ready for a new beginning. You do actually also see potential in this relationship. You don't seem to be as stressed as this person. So this person's really feeling it, whereas you're like really hopeful, like, yeah, like thinking about how it's going to be. And, you're in kind of like a good space, I feel. And you're ready to make a commitment to this person and take a new path and really strike out on your own, I think, as a couple. Solid new beginning for you. I think that maybe the way this person is being, if there hasn't been an argument, which I don't really see any arguments, to be honest. So if this is just a case of you guys having to kind of fend for yourselves and things like that, in some way, you feel, I think, quite reassured by that. I think that you feel that, wow, this person's really making these sacrifices for me and us, and that really makes you feel reassured and just like, yeah, relaxed about knowing that there's going to be a future. And yeah, you just see us getting really positive, excited feeling about the future for you guys from your perspective, but your partner is feeling it. Yeah. But they're also quite sure about the choice that they've made as well. In the near past, we had the Princess of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. So again, a lot of passion. So you could be seeing a fire sign, a Leo, a Sagittarius or Aries. Also got the Six of Wands here for you as well, how you felt. So you could definitely have met a fire sign. Yes. And there could have been a lot of communication in the past. There could have been a kind of a waiting period in the past for communication. with the Eight of Wands, though, yeah, I think once the communication did start, there was a lot of it. It was quick movement. It was, a very exciting new beginning. Where you guys, I think you both were looking maybe for a bit of an adventure, but your partner definitely was looking for maybe a bit of an adventure. They wanted to kind of turn a new leaf. They wanted to maybe break free from some of the things that may have been restraining them in the past, and they want to kind of move forward, and they want to do it now, and they want to do it quickly, and they want to do it with passion. That they're positive as well about it. So they in the past they were quite inspired, and they in the past they were quite inspired, and excited about you being in their life, and the changes and the potential in the relationship. They were quite happy about that, and they really wanted to see what they could see. Just they kind of the Princess of Wands is quite a curious energy, and that's why I keep saying like they want to kind of see what they can see, but um maybe they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know how things are going to look, or they didn't know how things are going to look, but they were really really enthusiastic, and they were really excited, and I think they just felt so positive about the potential of the relationship, and the fact that I think that you brought in something exciting into their life, like you offered something new, a new challenge maybe for them, or something new, but they definitely felt really excited, and but knew that it was also going to be a case of leaving something in the past. Also going to be a case of leaving something in the past. I think you offered them a new opportunity to kind of maybe be a bit more positive in their lives, so maybe something negative, or they were in a negative space in the past, and you kind of maybe brought in this new opportunity that allowed them to let that stuff go, and they were like, "Let's do this. Like, let's not waste any time." There could have been a lot of communication, absolutely, in the near past as well, about moving, maybe about the progression of the relationship, but like a lot of exciting energy in the past, and a lot of positive thinking as well about the future happened in the past. So then we've got the Six of Wands for how you felt in the past. So you felt like you'd won this person, maybe won this person over. This person could be a Leo. Absolutely, we do have the Strength card here at the end of the reading. So it could be that, you just felt very proud of this person. You felt a lot of love from this person. This person provided you maybe with a lot of validation, constantly telling you that you're beautiful, and that they feel very lucky to be with you, and um, just totally appreciating you, and making you feel valuable, you know. Um, and also, there's kind of an energy of winning here as well. Like, you guys may have had to overcome something to then be in a winning position, to that now brought you um, to a space where other people maybe do not support this situation. It could be that there's some sort of age issue. We do have a page, or a princess even. It could be that one of you is a bit young, and parents maybe aren't happy about you guys having this kind of relationship, or you moving in with this person, or something like that. Um, but yeah, either way, your partner's like, no, we're gonna make it on our own. We're gonna make it. I'm gonna get two jobs, you know. And that's left you feeling quite secure here, and excited about the new beginning. And you may feel like this person really came through for you in the past, you know. They really made you feel loved, you know. So, in the subconscious position, or the position of the thoughts and mind of your partner, you've got the Five of Cups and the Prince of Pentacles, or also the Knight of Pentacles in other decks. Okay. So, there was a lot of fast movement in the past, definitely holding their ground currently with regards to the relationship. However, on the inside, they're really upset. They really feel like they've had to make quite huge sacrifices. They may also feel like they've made choices that they can't turn back from. It's quite final, and that they have made this commitment, with the Prince of Pentacles, that they have made this commitment and now they do need to stick to it. They are thinking long term. They recognize that this will be a long journey, that they've kind of set themselves up for something that could be quite arduous or take some time before you guys see fruition. This could also be a kind of maturing process for this person, where they're leaving maybe a lot of old friends behind, they're leaving a lot of old ways behind. Um, like almost leaving their childhood behind, maybe, as well, in some way. Because the Prince of Pentacles is like a young man, maybe between the ages of like, I don't know, 21 to, or 23 to like 30. Someone who's just coming into their own and making that long-term commitment to this relationship, but they recognize that they've got like a long view. They're not just thinking of the now, they're thinking of how things will look in like 10 years, 5 years, or a year. And I think there's a bit of sadness in having to have to give up so much, especially the people that they loved, or that again made them feel secure, made them feel comfortable, and all these things. You, on the other hand, are represented by the Queen of Pentacles. So your, subconscious or the hidden thoughts that you have, um, again, you're feeling very stable, feeling very supported, feeling very secure. You could also have concerns about money as well. With the Queen of Pentacles, it could be a concern about money. And you could feel that you need to, go to work or bring in another income, possibly, here. You may feel that you need to kind of play a more mature role in the relationship, because we've got the Prince of Pentacles, but then we have the Queen. You're represented as the Queen. So, you may feel that you're the more mature person, um, and that you can manage money quite well, and that you're kind of maybe stepping into that role as well of managing the money and making sure the money stretches enough for you guys to have the things that you want. You could be feeling very fertile. You could be interested in having a baby, starting a family. That could be of interest to you as well. Yeah. And I think there's also a very sensual energy between you two as well. It's very sensual. And I think you could be looking to have a child with this person. And you could be thinking that you want a home, to have that child in and things like that. So again, you're both actually thinking quite long term about this relationship. Let me just turn my chat on so I can see what's being said, even if it's being said. Oh, hi. Hey, JC. Did you do Taurus? What will happen this month? Thank you. I have done Taurus already, JC, but the technical quality was quite poor because I had to use my phone and it all went a bit haywire. But it is there, and the sound isn't so bad that you can't hear what's kind of I'm saying, but it's not great. So I'm going to do some more readings anyway, probably next week or this weekend, and have some more time to myself, and I will do some extra videos for you guys to make up for the technical issues that was in the earlier December readings. But Taurus is already up, I'm quite sure, yeah. So that's quite interesting, the setup so far in the readings. Let's continue. So we've got the Four of Wands clarified by the so I don't know if you guys can see. No problem, JC. Got the Prince of Swords to clarify the Four of Wands. So again, your partner is feeling like they want to maybe start a family, build a home, meet your family, merge families. get together, become one, become a unit, create stability. This is about family, really. This card for me. You can also talk about consummating the relationship as well. I always kind of relate it to that, where there's definitely an energy of kind of love making in the home, or the four poster bed kind of energy as well, that I feel that this corresponds to, because there's a lot of passion in the home. So your person could be looking for those kind of comforts, waking up together in the morning and things like that, and having that kind of cozy comfort that you have when you live with someone or have a family, where you're all sitting around eating breakfast together and coming home and telling each other about everyone's day and things like that. They're real family life. With the Prince of Swords, again, this person is someone who they're going to use their sheer will and the truth, of this connection to push them forward to create the home life that they really want. You guys might not be very financially comfortable at the moment, but this person is determined to change that. And because they know that what they've done is in truth, and they want to build a foundation with you that's based on truth, that's based on the beliefs that they really believe in and that you really believe in. And they want it to be real for them, you know and when I say real for them, it really, what's happening in the relationship that they're having really marries well with their own um, ideas and perspectives and values maybe as well, but what they consider to be the right thing or the truth. These things are important to this person. The truth is important to this person, and they will fight for that truth. And if the truth is that they're happy with you and they feel that you're the one, nothing's going to get in the way of that, from what I can see. There's nothing that will get in the way. Because this person, again, it's another prince. This person it's almost like this person's fighting to gather some ground, to mature, to build a foundation that they can grow into a man from. So yeah, a lot of passion here in this relationship. It's actually rubbing off on me a little bit. But yeah, the Prince of Swords is also someone who comes in and saves the day as well, the hero. So it's like the knight in shining armor kind of thing. So this person could feel like a lot is on their shoulders to really prove themselves, I think, as a young man, and prove that they are maturing into, even if they are young, they want to prove that they can be mature, be reliable, be relied upon. So then we've got the Four of Cups. This person can feel like they've got a lot to prove as well. So we've got the Four of Cups for you for the near future. The Four of Cups can mean that you're just not accepting any more offers from anyone. That you're quite happy with what you have, even though what you have may be a bit strenuous, may be a bit boring, maybe, and just not very enjoyable. So there could be a lot of love, but not a lot of happiness, and even though other people may be offering you happiness, possibly, I don't feel you're going to take it, because you're focused on what you've already started, and you would like to see that through to completion before you consider anything else. So I think you really want to give this a chance, and you're not letting anyone else in. You've made a commitment, even if it's not the most comfortable place to be in at the moment. You've made that commitment, and you're not accepting anything else. Yeah. Okay, so then we've got the Tower card for the near future, clarified by the Eight of Swords. So it doesn't look very promising. but it might not be that negative, because the Tower card could just mean that there's like a major truth again. There's like this theme of standing by some sort of truth that you guys have, and that truth could be that you really like each other and that you have the right to have this relationship. I think the real change is going to be evident towards the end of the month. The real effect of having to stand by this decision is showing through this Tower card here. that's when reality will really hit, you know, what you guys have committed to. Um, and the reality may be that actually you do have a lot of doubts, possibly about the relationship with the Eight of Swords here, or that your partner has doubts, you know, or fears. You know, they are facing challenges. They may be having a lot of valor and saying that, you know, they can make this work, and being really passionate about things and going for things and being the knight shining armor and being brave about it and trying to be mature and standing their ground because they know the truth. But when it comes to actually really taking those steps to follow up or to act upon, you know, these truths that they hold, um, it actually leaves them feeling like, okay, so where do I go from here? Um, you know, it's almost like, is the grass greener? Like, have I really made the right choice? Um, because I can't see things getting better. But this is because of the doubts that they have in their own mind. It's not because of anything that they see around them. It's their own self doubt starts to creep in. I think towards the end of the month, so they may need some sort of reassurance from you. Okay, so then we've got and then yeah, reassurance. We've got the strength card here, which talks about being strong, maybe for your partner. Um, this person I think is a Leo that you're dealing with, or a fire sign, and when they act passionately, and they don't think, they just do, you know, which is a lot of fun and is so great a lot of the time. But I think in this particular situation, they're going to need you to kind of hold their hand a little bit and remind them of the vision that you guys had, um, and just to soothe them, just to calm them down. We see, you know, the Empress here soothing the lion. You know, she's saying, you know, just calm down. You know, you don't have to be the king of the jungle all the time. Sometimes you can just chill and relax and have faith that what's meant to be will be. Because that's how the Empress in this card is kind of represented. Like, she has a connection to something higher. Here, you can see her hands connected to that kind of spiraling light. So, I'm sorry, guys. So, so yeah, I feel that you're just being asked here in the near future to be strong, to check your own emotions. Be careful what you say around this person; it could trigger them. So, yeah, you're gonna have to be the bigger person, unfortunately. So this person's coming in strong and taking the lead, but actually, towards the end, relies a lot on you to kind of keep their cool head, to keep their head cool. Sorry. Um, so yeah, but again, these are two major arcana, which is really great to see. Two major arcanas at the end, because it just shows that there is real, um, a real significant change that's going to happen. That's really going to make a difference. It's really going to either set the relationship in stone, or I don't know, maybe you guys will decide to do something different in the future. But this shows that the relationship is maturing and is becoming very real on a very deep level for both of you. So that's good. Okay, so at the base of the deck, we do have the World cards. This does talk about absolute endings and absolute, you know, brand new beginnings, which I did kind of see that there is some sort of leaving behind of something. And it also talks about maturity, learning lessons, growing up. This is the Saturn card as well, which talks about, you know, the taskmaster, the taskmaster that doesn't let anything slide, and you know, you have to completely commit to uh, being mature with this card. You know, this card does not hold any prisoners. Um, it's a very fixed energy as well, which again suggests this person you're dealing with is a Leo. Scorpio is also a fixed energy too, so this is good to see the wild card come out as well, as it does represent your sign. Okay, then we've got the King of Swords to clarify, and the Sun card to further clarify the World card. So this is nice to see the King of Swords. There is a maturity. So there is a maturity for this person. This person is like maturing from maybe taking, or the relationship is maturing from being maybe a new budding relationship to being a fully fledged, very powerful kind of relationship for the both of you, a very committed one. Um, and the Sun card here again talks about soulmates, and again the Leo. This person you're seeing as a strong has got strong Leo, or strong fire and air in their chart, and yeah, there's a maturing for this person where they're kind of going through a bit of a learning process. Um, and it looks like they may need your kind of support at the end, towards the end of December. They may need some sort of reassurance or um, just support, maybe just like hand holding or just someone to say, you don't have to be everything, you know, it's okay. You know, you don't have to worry so much. You don't have to fight every fight, maybe, or you just need to not overthink this. This person's a very passionate person. And maybe they need your cool kind of Scorpio, watery energy to just cool them down sometimes. Okay. So we're going to get the Mirror Love Oracle cards for you, Scorpio, for December 2018. But it's definitely a maturing for both of you. And it may be a bit tough. There may be like really big lessons to learn this month for the both of you. The World card can also talk about success as well. So could be a very successful month as well. I think that you guys will achieve this new beginning you're trying to create. Either it does mean having to go it alone or without the support of people that you care about. Okay, so Scorpio, December 2018. Okay, so the base of the deck we've got gossip. People talking, other people's opinions. That's what your partner is trying to ignore or fight against. We've got a wallflower, so the spiritual message for you is the wallflower. So again, you could be feeling a bit uninvolved, detached, unassociated. So the wallflower is also someone that elects to be, that she or he has decided to not be involved for whatever reason, maybe for good reason, maybe through really validated fears, maybe stepping out and into the limelight. They've had terrible experiences, so, but still, it's out of choice that, you guys are out in the cold, or someone is out in the cold, and Spirit wants you to know that it is a choice that you've made, and that, you have to maybe stand by that. We've then got the Karma card as the obstacle. So yeah, that would be related very strongly to the World card, as the Karma is related to Saturn. This is your obstacle. I think it's the actually walking through those doors of karma, taking that chance, walking through the doors of change that, once you walk through, you can't kind of walk back out of. I feel like you guys, this is a very karmic relationship. And when I say karmic, I don't really feel like it's a negative thing necessarily. But it could be that you guys have been brought together to learn certain things about yourself, about each other, and about the relationship. Then we've got spiritual growth bringing you together, like I just said. You guys are learning things together. It's a spiritual kind of karmic union where you guys are growing spiritually and I think as individuals into kind of more mature or maybe just see relationships in a more mature kind of light. Okay, so your lesson is the courting man. So you're learning about courting, I think this person could be the man courting you if you were the woman. And if not, if you're the male watching, then you're obviously going to be feeling like you're courting, um, or even if you are the guy and your partner is also a guy, then it could be that you're also learning about this guy courting you and uh, learning how to kind of get comfortable with that. Maybe someone else taking the lead. Okay, you're learning about communication. You see them as children, and they see you as the beauty queen. And we've got gossip, and we've already discussed what gossip is. Other people's opinions, I think, are getting in the way here, or trying to get in the way. But I think the lesson here for you guys is to stand your ground and to think about a positive outcome, a positive future. Focus on a positive future, even if right now it's hard. That's the karmic lesson, is for you to grow through that. So you see them as children. So you may see them as kind of childish, playful, fun. Children is also corresponds very strongly to the Leo energy, um, as it rules the fifth house. And the fifth house in astrology is all about children. So you could just see them as very playful, very innocent, lots of fun to be around, always got new ideas, just have that very childlike energy about them. And they see you as just very beautiful and as someone who just steals the show and has got a lot to offer and is fun to be around. And it's your beauty and how you carry yourself and your magnetism that I feel they just can't seem to get enough of, I don't think. Um, so they're learning about communication. So they're learning about how maybe to communicate with you, to keep this relationship balanced. And also, they may be learning as well that communication is really important between you two, especially as you are going through maybe a bit of a tricky time at the moment. Um, but it's interesting how you're both kind of these two people as well. It's like this is the beautiful kind of woman, and this is the guy courting her. Um, Maybe it's been a little while since someone's courted you. Maybe you have been a bit of a wallflower recently, and you're kind of learning to let this person in. And they're also learning about how to communicate with you and the importance of communication. Maybe you've never had anyone fight for you this much before, Okay. So the base of the deck we have got serendipity, which talks about a fated meeting, things happening just at the right time, and being very lucky and fortunate as well with this 4-leaf clover. Then we have deep knowing. That's this person's inner truth or your inner truth. We've then got poised, not losing your cool, and then we've got blessed. So it is a karmic relationship. It is blessed by the universe. It's meant to happen. Everything's happening at the right time here as well. This card also suggests that everything's happening at the right time. That it is lucky. That it is a fortunate union, and yeah, just to have faith maybe as well. I'm going to read the serendipity card actually. I'm going to read that one. Number 18. Sorry guys. So serendipity, essential meanings are opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. Okay, so it's fated union. You guys are supposed to be together at this time to learn the lessons that you need to learn around standing your own ground when it comes to decisions for your life and your relationships, communication, also about the courting man. And I think it will be a lovely spiritual growth relationship for you both. Um, so, yeah, I hope that was helpful. Um, if you did enjoy the video, let me know by liking, sharing, or subscribing. I'd really appreciate that. Um, and yeah, if you'd like your own reading, you can email me at symbolsforliving@gmail.com. All my details will be in the description box below. What else do I need to say? Yeah, happy Christmas, happy New Year. I hope they have a great one. And yeah, I guess I'll see you soon. All right, take care. Bye. And thank you for joining me for those that are currently here. Have a really great day, guys. Bye.